Here's my Brachypelma ocrity right at the entrance to the burrow. Okay, well, didn't expect that to happen, or the cricket went back there, but it got it. Brachypelma ocrity. Oh, there you are. Hi, cutie. Now, where are you going? Are you showing us your prize? Like a puppy dog? Well, thank you, sweetie. Thank you for showing us your beauty. Alright, next. Here's my Brachypelma Bomi, my favorite brachy. They're a little more skittish than your evapolosum and your smithy and your amelia. But they are great tarantulas to own. If you're highly allergic to tarantula hair, I wouldn't recommend getting this one though. They're notorious for flicking hairs. I don't know what it is with this tarantula, but this one almost always likes to hang, like, rest right up here. I rarely see her on the ground, and the ground's not wet. You know, they prefer it drier. So I don't know what her deal is, but she likes to do that. He or she, whatever. Well, let's see. Let me quit my yapping and get her some grub here. There's a good worm. You want a worm? Ha! Of course you do. You love worms. Of course, you love anything I give you. I'm so glad that when they're this young, they already show their adult colors. Of course, this one was already showing its adult colors 2 molts ago. Alright, we'll get the light out of your eyes and let you eat in peace. Next. Here's my Acanthus Curia, Brachiopalma. Okay then. Someone's not in the mood for a worm today. Since when do you become picky? These tarantulas could be so weird sometimes. Okay. Now I know wow, I thought I'd never see the day that an Acanthus Curia would not be hungry even when it's not in pre-molt. Yeah, they flick hairs too. Okay, okay. I'll leave it in there and you can get it yourself. Are you sick? Well, it can happen, I guess. First time for everything. This one's never given me a threat posture, but it does flick hairs, as you saw. Alright, we'll move on to the next one. Leave it alone. I gave it some water, so... Alright. My Brachypelma evapolosum is inside of her cave. I do think this one's a female. Thankfully, because he's lived for a very long time. So... willingly took that. Wish we could have seen that better. But sometimes that's all you get. Good for you. Alright, next. Well, just like my Nandu carapenensis, my Nandu Colorado velosis is a tarantula that will not always eat on camera. So we'll see what happens today. Let's see if I can find a good cricket. A good size here. Oh, I had a good one right there and it escaped. Lucky you. Oh, I'm shocked. Good. You like the taste of apple, huh? My crickets are dining on apple. Maybe you like that better than oranges, huh? Well, it's good to see you eat on camera. Alright, very good. We'll move on to the next one. And here is the meanest tarantula in my collection. The Ceratogyrus brachycephalus. The greater horned baboon. Let's see. If she wants to eat. Okay, that was a no. Well, make up your mind. You want it or not? Don't be striking at me. Okay, quit grinding your fangs. Alright, alright. Let me give you a cricket. Wow. Look at that. She is a grouch. Did you see what she was doing with her fangs? She's doing this. Yeah, she struck at the tongs and then she kept pushing the worm out, so I thought, well, I guess she's not in the mood to eat a worm. So let's try the cricket route. she's a fairly good eater, but she has to be in the mood. And today she seems a little on the grouchy side. Boop. Get a good look at her fangs there. Come on, get your food. Get it. All right. You can have it for later. Sometimes she doesn't like to eat on camera. Oh. Would you want to be bitten by those fangs? Not me. She's probably hissing in there. She stridulates. Alright. We'll leave her alone. Apparently that's all she wants. Alright, next. Here's a look of my Samophos armenia. This one I believe is in pre-molt, so I'm not going to be feeding this one. But she's been extra reclusive here lately. And yeah, there she is, doing just fine. So I'm just going to water her enclosure, give her some more humidity, and be done with her. Alright. Here's my Parafisa parvula, the tarantula I own with the mirror patch on the abdomen. Oh, wow. You'd think it was hungry. That was a pretty sweet attack. Very stunning. Well, you enjoy that. Alright, next. Here's my Brachiopalma vagans. I believe this one is in pre-molt, so I will not be feeding this one today. But as you can see, doing just fine. Hope to see them molt soon. So far I've only had this one molt once in my care, and this was one of my first ones that I had acquired. So hopefully it'll happen soon. Alright, next. Here's my Phonopalma simani. Let's see if this simani would like a cricket. This is another one that doesn't always eat on camera. That's kind of big. Let me get a smaller one. I'll save that big one for a larger tea. Yeah, this one's been very camera shy lately. It has been eating, just not on camera. But doing just fine, as usual. So I'll check on it later. Alright, next. On the right hand side, you could see the Heteroskydramaculata. Let's see if the HMAC would like a cricket. Oh, got a bunch of hair on the tongs. This is another one we don't always get to see eat. Alright, well, the cricket's stuck in the web, so I'll check on it later to see if it's taken down. Alright, next. Here's the lair of my very antisocial Torino-Chillis muranus, the OBT. She's starting to come out a little bit more now that the seasons are changing. About time. Finally got her to feed. Let's see. All these crickets are hiding here. Well, at least we got to see a little bit of her. That's more than we've gotten there lately. Very good. Alright, next. Do you see what I see? I see a molt of my Kilobrachis guancinensis. And I see the tarantula way in the back there. I don't think you'd be able to see her. There it is. So, I don't know how long ago it molted. It's very crunchy, but I still like to play it safe and just wait at least a week before I feed this one. But I did give it some water, so hopefully that'll be good. Alright, we'll move on to the next one. Oh, well, before we do that, as you can see, there's not much left of this molt. I doubt very seriously. Well, I don't know. I might be able to sex this one. I'll take a look at it later. Alright, next. Here's my lovely Grandmastola rosea. As usual, it appears that she's still in her fasting mode, but I'm going to leave the cricket in there and see if she takes it later. I don't think she's going to molt anytime soon, so I'll give her a little time. I gave her some water. She's doing great. Alright, next. We finally get a view of our Phonopalma calcotes, munching on what's left of a cricket. So it's good to see this one's doing really well. Don't get to see this one too often because it's usually burrowed. This is a very slow growing tarantula. Has not molted in my care yet. At least not that I've seen, unless it's under the substrate. But yeah, doing great. Alright, we'll move on to the next one. Here's my Grandmastola Pochlotheriastriatus, the Choco Golden Knee. What I'm going to do is put a maimed cricket in here. And leave it at that. But they're doing just fine. Okay, next. And here is my smaller Brachypelma smithy. Little bitty thing. So I'm going to give this one a maimed cricket as well. There, you can munch on that. Isn't he cute? Alright, next. Well, there's a leg of my Pochlotheriastriatus. Just like I said in my last video, I still expect this one to molt soon. I'm surprised it hasn't already. But it's done even more webbing than last time. So I think it's coming. But right now this one's shy. So because it's in pre-molt, I'm not going to be feeding this one. So I just gave it some water. And I think I'll up the humidity a bit. And we'll move on to the next one. Alright.